telling you, every year Illinois-Rutgers gets ready to play, I get pumped because it's instant classic. But for the first time in a long time, Derek Piper, this was a good game because these were two good teams playing really well, especially offensively. But Illinois gets the win 99-94. They've now won 4 of 5. They are now 9th place alone in the conference. I picked them to finish 10th, so I feel better about that the last couple of weeks. But, of course, the story of the day, Georgie Bashaniashvili. I mean, I even told Brad Underwood in the press conference, you didn't even think he was going to be this good. 35 points, that's a freshman record, breaks Deion Thomas's record. He's sitting here. They hugged after the game. Derek, I never thought he'd score 35 points in Big Ten play, let alone one game, and they needed every bit of it.
Yeah, I mean, when he commits, nobody really knows his name, and I think he had 14,000 chanting his name at the end of the night today. And, Brad makes fun of the star rankings. You guys ranked him as a 3-star or whatever. He scored 9 points a game in high school. So, and
I don't even know if anyone else had him as a 3-star, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. So they're out there running like Wisconsin-like post-up clear outs where he's getting the ball, and man, his confidence is through the roof. He's strong and use either hand. He was phenomenal.
We've seen Trent Frazier become a superstar quickly. We've seen Dosunmu become a superstar. And then you have this other kid, Georgie Bashaniashvili, who's probably the favorite of them all. It's pretty amazing. I mean, you want to stay, and, of course, that's going to be a storyline going forward. But that's the reason for hope. Those 3 players, and Trent had 17, hit 5 threes today. Didn't shoot all that well in the second half, but first half he was good, had 6 assists to 1 turnover. All 3 of those guys really, really good, Derek, and that's what gives you so much hope moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're in the second year of your tenure, and you already have 3 cornerstone guys, and you're going out and you're getting Kofi to come in next year, and to have those guys, you need stars in this league. You need really good players, and those are all Big Ten type of players if if Iowa sticks around and whatnot. But yeah, he hits AJ with the dime for 3 in big moments, and obviously it was Iowa's night against Michigan State. Tonight it's Georgie's, and Trent. The last 5 games just shot over 50% for 3. So those guys you can rely on game to game.
I want to give a shout out to Aaron Jordan, too. I thought this was his best game in a long time. Made some threes, but also made some key defensive stops and rebounds. I do want to say this. I don't think Illinois fans should take this win for granted. That's a much improved Rutgers program that had the same record as you coming in. Don't take this win for granted. Don't take this week for granted, what this has meant for Illinois' program, Derek.
No, you absolutely can. I mean, Rutgers, they have 4 wins in the conference for the first time since they've been in the Big Ten. They beat Ohio State. They beat Indiana. This is a young team. They had some freshmen that set, their season highs, career highs. They're going to be a tough team going forward. But I agree with you. It was a pretty well-played game. Illinois would have liked to have been a lot better defensively. But Rutgers hit some tough shots.
A lot of them that were kind of crazy. All right, Derek. Rest of the way, go back on the road, have some tough games. You do have a lot of home games left. I mean, we're looking at a team that's 5-8. What's the expectation rest of the season over these last 7 games?
Winnable games left at home. You are going on the road, and you got one in Columbus next week, which I think is pretty winnable. Ohio State, they toughed one out against Penn State the other night, but this is a team that I think you're kind of eye level with them, in my opinion. And you are. The Big Ten standings kind of show that as well. So that's a game you can go in there and potentially win. I know that this team has to show they can win a true road game. But then you look back, coming back at home, where you have Penn State and you have Northwestern and you have Indiana. Those are games that you should be able to win. So I think that you're hoping another 4 or 5 wins. I mean, that's not too unrealistic, right?
It's amazing how just a couple of weeks have completely changed this. I think Illinois, the bottom 6 teams in the Big Ten, they look like the brightest future. Maybe they can pass up Ohio State, Ohio State's recruiting really well, but Illinois looks ready for a leap. Wouldn't have thought that a couple of weeks ago.